I mean, our note speaks, it's self-explanatory, but just to make a few points for the benefit of those who have come. Now, to put it mildly, we are shocked. We are shocked. That's why you see, do not abdicate your responsibility. You see, and this speaks better. Shame on you, Suhakam. So this actually summarizes what we feel. We are shocked. See, not only is it completely illogical, this is what it means, So now you're given full license to the police to shoot people and then you will walk away. You are not going to inquire. Why? Because of Section 12. Because they have charged somebody. You also have a precedent. In 2000-2001, Kesas Highway Inquiry, Suhakam on his own motion proceeded, and despite the fact that I think 30-40 people were charged in court, they didn't stop Suhakam. So 7 years later, we are wondering why Suhakam is stopping. So it doesn't make sense. We are here to hand over our protest notes, and we ask you to change this terrible decision immediately. So this is notice of a protest. The protest hasn't happened. The protest will happen because so many people are angry only because Hari Raya they are not here. So they are going to come and also show the protest. We will be coming back at a particular point in time. All the NGOs are all here, and can we hand over the thing to you? Yeah.
You see, we also want to say a few things. Just briefly,
Sure.
Really.
Yeah.
You see, when we received the memorandum from Presidio on 13 September 2007 regarding the Batu Buruk incident, through the complaint and inquiries working group, we conducted an investigation of the incident, and after deliberation, Suhakam decided that although the complainant does have merit, but due to operation of law, a panel of inquiry could not be convened to investigate the complaint. Suhakam has been very consistent in our stand that individuals have the right to freedom of peaceful assembly enshrined in Article 10 of the Federal Constitution. The right is also contained in the UDHR. That's our decision.
Okay.
Taken. And this, after consultation with Santri Abu Talib, we issued this statement.
See, we are glad you recognize the right to public assembly, and this is a matter of record. You have already said so. But in your statement earlier, you have also said that the use of water cannon and tear gas cannot be considered as an act to curtail freedom of assembly. We find all this completely contradictory.
But that's why we have written this statement.
So your earlier statements are telling the police, go ahead and use water cannon, go ahead and use tear gas.
And
these are things we cannot understand. But basically, you have now sent the message to the police, shoot a few people, break a few heads, and then charge one fella, and then Suhakam will not look at it.
The logic is
this is the logic. So I don't know what lawyers you all have on the commission, but you send them all back to law school to learn the law, to understand the law with all due respect, because we cannot understand. You say by operation of law, by operation of law. These things don't make sense. People are upset. 2 people almost died, and you all wash your hands like that and say by operation of law. So we don't accept what you said earlier. Please, now you said you look at it again. And the protest will still happen because people are still upset. But we hope that some sense will prevail. And Suhakam must lift the shame that is now all over Suhakam. This shame is now all over you. Please, because this is the sentiment of everybody. We must have a public inquiry into exactly what happened. That's all it is. Put out the facts.
No, the decision will be made by the commission. So the commission meeting is only once a month. It's only once a month. But they want it to be earlier. No, the only thing, the facts can only be established by a public inquiry. So they are all asking for a public inquiry, that's all, you see.
That a lot of angry people are going to come here and say, if Suhakam doesn't understand his job, then we might as well close Suhakam down. And these words by operation of law are meaningless phrases to tell people who were shot and beaten and tear gassed and, They got a commissioner, a member commissioner, contradicting the established policy of Suhakam itself, which has been spelled out in long reports, statement over the last 7-8 years. And we agree with that position. They have given good statements and good reports supporting the right of public assembly, even to the extent of saying it doesn't need a permit.
Yeah.
That when you have a stationary gathering, and we agree with that, there's no need for application to the police or permit, because that right of public assembly is guaranteed under the constitution. We agree. Now you've got a commissioner saying, oh, the water cannon and tear gas was okay. It is not a violation. So we don't understand
What's wrong?
What's wrong with this guy?